Based on my title and promise, when Poseidon Knight gets reworked, I'm going to make a video about it, which will also be a showcase. Here is the list of what we will discuss. 1. Showcase. Point 2. Poseidon Knight combo. 3. How to play. Point 4. Best weapon. 5. Best armor. Point 6. Best blocks. 7. Best enhance. Point 8. Best relic. 9. Best second class for Poseidon. Let's jump right into the showcase. This is a quick showcase of what got reworked. These 3 skills can fill the reservoir bar. New lock cannot fill reservoir stacks. To activate Trident Fury, you need the reservoir bar. You can spam it until the reservoir bar is empty. This is lock in Aqua Release mode. Essentially, Aqua Release turns all your physical skills into magic skills, converts half of your magic armor into magic penetration, and enhances all of your skills to be more powerful. However, Aqua Release also causes your reservoir bar to drain over time. Okay, that's the showcase. Now let's move on to the Poseidon Knight combo. There are 2 Poseidon Knight combos. Here are the clips. Maybe there are other, better combos. Feel free to comment below if you find one. Now we will discuss how to play Poseidon Knight. Playing Poseidon Knight is quite simple. First, you need to fill up the reservoir bar using the skills Trident Rains, Aqua Lunge, and Whirlpool. Once the reservoir bar is sufficiently filled, you can use combo number 1, that is, activate Aqua Release. Immediately follow up with Whirlpool, Trident Rain, and then lock. Do all of that in Aqua Release mode. Then, immediately follow up again with the Aqua Lunge dash and sweep. That should be able to significantly reduce the enemy's health. Alternatively, if you want a more economical reservoir bar mode, you can activate Aqua Release for just one overpowered skill, like Whirlpool, and then deactivate Aqua Release again. You can play that way. FYI, Trident Rain with lock in Aqua Release cannot be done. This clip also proves how you can be more efficient with your reservoir bar. However, in my opinion, it's better to use up the Aqua Release for combo number 1 and go straight into the Aqua Lunge dash and sweep. In my opinion, that's how to play the reworked Poseidon Knight. You can also add to this section in the comments. Now, let's get straight to the best weapons. You should know that Poseidon Knight really needs a weapon with a high swing speed. There are 3 on the list. Point 1. Slime Lance, because it deals magic damage from the start. 2. Poseidon, because its critical is overpowered. But the downside is that it's physical, so you'll have to reforge it to arcane. 3. Naginata, because reservoir forces you to play with parry and dodge. If you use this weapon, you'll want your second class to be warrior, because it has a 20% parry window. Arcane reforge. Now, let's talk about armor. It's very clear from Aqua Release that the higher your magic armor is, the higher your magic penetration will be. So you should focus on getting your magic armor as high as possible. That's also why I recommend using a magic damage weapon, because otherwise, your magic penetration will be useless, since your weapon deals physical damage. Now, for the best blocks, in my opinion, flashing is best on Fright. If you are a Phantom, Spectre, or on Lock, the cooldown for Lock is only 5 seconds, but you have to be able to use it to its full potential. So, From a great distance, if you hit just once, you can immediately teleport to that enemy. Also, use Azure Block on Trident Rain. Alternatively, you could just put Lifesteal blocks on all of your skills, that works too. Now, the best relics, Serrated Bracelet. The higher your penetration, the higher your bleed damage. But it's capped at 25%. Surgeon Scalpel. This refreshes the bleed duration. So the bleed damage, which is based on penetration, lasts longer. For the rest, you can use Blue Harpy Talon, Power Glove, or Sharktooth Necklace. Another option is to use the Honey Relic for the Slime Lance. While for the Naginata, the bleed relics remain the same. I might update the pinned comment if there's a more overpowered bleed relic combo. Dest enhances, it's clear that you should use Hemophilic. If you're using bleed relics, if you're not using Hemophilic, then a Lifesteal enhance is also fine. The best second class for Poseidon Knight would be either Warrior or Mage. Warrior gives you a 20% parry window, which is great if you're using the Naginata. Mage is a good choice for Radiance to increase your sustain. You can also combo Mana Pull with Lock-in Aqua Release mode to pull enemies in and knock them down immediately. That's everything you need to know about Poseidon Knight. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments below.